At this time, please find a place to sit. Thank you and enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the arrival of our official party. Please remain standing for the invocation given by Chaplain Volkovinsky.
Please join me for the invocation as your conscience dictates. Almighty God, on this momentous day when these men and women finally reach their goal of graduating from BMT, we first thank you for all the support that has helped them achieve this moment, from the MTIs that have led and mentored them, to all the support staff working behind the scenes and the loved ones cheering them on from a distance. As these airmen prepare to transition to the next stage of their professions, instill in them a character of service before self, integrity, and excellence, so they may live out the lessons they've learned here at BMT. May you bless and keep them as you turn your face towards them, being gracious unto them and giving them peace. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain. Please be seated. Good morning. On behalf of the 37th Training Wing, we would like to introduce our distinguished guests, beginning with the host for today's ceremony. The Commander, 737th Training Group, Colonel Bill Ackman, accompanied by his wife, Stephanie. The Senior Enlisted Leader, 737th Training Group, Chief Master Sergeant Whitfield Jack. The Reviewing Official, the Commander, 96th Test Wing, Brigadier General Mark Massaro. The Command Chief, 96th Test Wing, Chief Master Sergeant Adam Guest. Also in attendance with us today, the Commander, 37th Training Wing, Colonel Will Cooper. The Command Chief, 37th Training Wing, Chief Master Sergeant Caleb Baden, accompanied by his wife, Amy. The Commander, 167th Airlift Wing, West Virginia Air National Guard, Colonel Christopher Sigler, accompanied by his wife, Stephanie. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, the 37th Training Wing is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, prior to today's ceremony, we would like to recognize our newest military training instructors. These instructors have undergone a rigorous 5-month training pathway comprised of formal academic classes and task qualification requirements. They have earned the distinct honor of donning the dark blue campaign hat.
Detail, halt!
From the 331st Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Rachel Snedger Hernandez. From the 331st Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Zachary Weaver. From the 321st Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Natalie Biggs.
I'm okay with that.
From the 321st Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Suri Contreras. From the 326th Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Tierra Hill. From the 321st Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Caleb Kersey. From the 324th Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Shanika Ashley. From the 322nd Training Squadron, Staff Sergeant Colin Brown. At this time, we ask all military training instructors, past and present, to stand in a sign of unity as our newest instructors recite the MTI pledge. The military training instructor hat that I wear
is a symbol of honor, professionalism, integrity, service, and excellence in all I do. My job is one of the most important in the Air Force, and I will spare no effort to properly prepare men and women for military service. I am dedicated to the principles of fairness, firmness, and honesty. I strive for perfection and reject mediocrity, both in my own personal behavior and in the performance of those I lead. I am an Air Force military training instructor, and above all, I am an American Airman.
Present herbs, hors d'oeuvre, herbs, post.
The dark blue campaign hat these instructors received today has been the symbol of the MTI Corps since 1974. These instructors will carry on the tradition and esprit de corps of the United States Air Force as they pass on their knowledge to our newest generation of airmen. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Colonel Eglin and Chief Master Sergeant Jack will make a special awards presentation. All Master Military Training Instructors, past and present, please stand as a sign of unity.
Details. Halt!
737th Training Group, United States Air Force, Joint Base San Antonio-Lackland, Texas. Subject, Master Military Training Instructor. A Master Military Training Instructor is one who is a total professional in all phases of basic training, is the top 10% of the instructor force, is a leader among other instructors, exhibits only the highest characteristics of ethics, morality, and integrity, fully supports the mission, traditions, and esprit de corps of Air Force basic military training, is the best of the best. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. These instructors who stand before you today have been awarded the title Master Military Training Instructor in recognition of their superior performance. From the 326th Training Squadron, Technical Sergeant Matthew Henry. From the 737th Training Support Squadron, Technical Sergeant Jessica Cornman. Ladies and gentlemen, the military training instructors standing before you are now among the best of the best.
Present arms. Hors d'oeuvre. Arms. Post. Arch.
Our commander of troops is Technical Sergeant Anthony Hayes. Brigadier General Mark Massaro will review today's ceremony.
Staff, attention. Halt!
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem.
Now, present her.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Now, order, her. Sir, the parade is formed. Take your bow. Give your squadrons order. Receive the report. Lead hard. Sir, all present or accounted for. How about the orders? Attention to orders! Details for today! Non-commissioned officer of the day! Staff Sergeant Cronin! By orders of Colonel Airman! Officers!
Over the last 7.5 weeks, the men and women before you have transformed from civilians into motivated, disciplined warriors with the foundation rooted in the Department of the Air Force's one team, one fight mantra. Once they leave basic military training, they will continue on to technical training to learn the skills needed to perform in one of 123 specialties. They will then move on to serve at one of 84 installations around the globe or work directly with our sister services. As they move on to technical training, they will continue to focus on adapting to military requirements, achieving occupational proficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the armed forces. These men and women will prepare for increased responsibilities and must ensure they are trained, qualified, and mission ready. These graduates are the future of our national defense and will pave the way for the generations that will follow.
Order! Her!
737th Training Group, United States Air Force, Joint Base San Antonio-Lackland, Texas. Subject, Honor Flight. The Honor Flight Streamer is awarded to the 326th Training Squadron, Flight 615, for their significant accomplishments demonstrating teamwork, excellence, and esprit de corps during the period of 14 July 2025 through 28 August 2025. Signed, Bill Ackman, Colonel, United States Air Force. The honor flight was led by Technical Sergeant Emery, Technical Sergeant Thomas, and Staff Sergeant Hill. Of the hundreds of thousands of American citizens that enter the workforce each year, less than 1% have joined the ranks of the United States Armed Forces. The graduates before you have reached a milestone in their military journey and will require your continued support to assist them in their future endeavors. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of musical honors.
I present the command! Staff, order, herds! Staff, change post, herds!
Thank you. Please be seated.
Your squadrons! Order arms!
The graduates passing in review today represent a portion of the 42,000 men and women who will complete basic military training this year. The 737th Training Group, provides all recruits the essential military training to become motivated members of the world's greatest Air Force. The military training instructors are responsible for the indoctrination, development, and discipline of the airmen. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure all training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven through academic studies, military training, physical training, and the development of teamwork that they are ready to take their place in the United States Armed Forces. As our graduates turn left onto the bomb run to pass in review, they will march over the enlisted heroes walk. The men and women recognized on the pavers have been awarded our nation's highest honors, representing heroic and unselfish actions as members of the United States Armed Forces during conflicts across the globe. Their decorations include 9 Medals of Honor, 23 Air Force Crosses, and 162 Silver Stars awarded for bravery during encounters with hostile enemy combatants. These enlisted heroes serve to inspire all service members to execute their duties courageously and with honor in their service to this great nation. We would like to direct your attention to our national, state, and territorial flags. As these flags pass in review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesies for our national flag. As a reminder, military members and veterans in uniform will stand at attention and render a salute. We ask that our civilian guests stand and place their right hand over their heart. Veterans and military members not in uniform may either render a salute or place their right hand over their heart. Once the flags have passed, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow all our guests the opportunity to view the flights as they pass in review. Now passing in review from the 320th Training Squadron, the Commander of Troops, Technical Sergeant Anthony Hayes, Master Military Training Instructor, hometown, Austin, Texas. The Drum and Bugle Corps, Flights 605 and 606, led by Staff Sergeant Caleb Kersey, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Geneva, Ohio. From the 322nd Training Squadron, A Squadron Staff, led by Technical Sergeant Hannah Cox, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Richards, Missouri. From the 331st Training Squadron, Flight 616, led by Staff Sergeant Rachel Snediger Hernandez, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Covington, Virginia. Flight 617, led by Staff Sergeant Zachary Weaver, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Summerfield, Florida. Flight 618, led by Master Sergeant Ian Rose, Military Training Instructor, hometown, Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. Flight 619, led by Technical Sergeant Alyssa Kennedy, Military Training Instructor Trainer, hometown, Biloxi, Mississippi. From the 321st Training Squadron, Flight 603, led by Staff Sergeant Natalie Biggs. Military Training Instructor, hometown, Beebe, Arkansas. Pacer Forge Excellence Flight, Flight 604, led by Technical Sergeant Suri Contreras. Military Training Instructor, hometown, Las Vegas, Nevada. From the 326 Training Squadron, the Honor Flight, Dorm Excellence Flight, and Drill Excellence Flight. Flight 615, led by Staff Sergeant Tierra Hill. Military Training Instructor, hometown, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. From the 324th Training Squadron, the Color Guard, led by Technical Sergeant James Miller. Military Training Instructor, hometown, Clarksville, Tennessee. From the 331st Training Squadron, B Squadron Staff, led by Staff Sergeant Takia Santana. Military Training Instructor, hometown, Jacksonville Beach, Florida.
Right up. Hot.
From the 324th Training Squadron, Flight 609, led by Staff Sergeant Jake Sistek. Military Training Instructor, hometown, Las Vegas, Nevada. Flight 610, led by Technical Sergeant Justin Martinez. Military Training Instructor, trainer, hometown, Bronx, New York. Flight 611, led by Staff Sergeant Tyler Player. Military Training Instructor, hometown, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Flight 612, led by Staff Sergeant Shamika Ashton. Military Training Instructor, hometown, Hartford, Connecticut. From the 322nd Training Squadron, PT Excellence Flight, Flight 607, led by Staff Sergeant Manuel Huesca. Military Training Instructor, trainer, hometown, Stockton, California. Academic Excellence Flight, Flight 608, led by Staff Sergeant Colin Brown. Military Training Instructor, hometown, Sharon Springs, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing and singing of the United States Air Force song. Thank you. You may be seated. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the Airmen from the 321st Training Squadron, performing under the direction of Staff Sergeant Philip Castro, military training instructor, hometown, McAllen, Texas. These individuals have been hand-selected to perform for today's ceremony. In addition to completing all basic training syllabus and training requirements, Drum and Bugle Corps members commit additional training hours for practice throughout their weeks of training. Their extra effort demonstrate commitment and teamwork. With each Drum and Bugle Corps performance, they honor the long-standing tradition of live music at formal military ceremonies. Ladies and gentlemen, rendering a flying salute to the graduating flights, our 4 T-6 Texan, call sign Prey 21 through 24. These aircraft are from the 559th Flying Training Squadron, 12th Flying Training Wing, Joint Base San Antonio-Randolph. We would like to take a moment to congratulate all of our honor graduates, as well as their families. Basic military training honor graduates distinguish themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all graduates in their class. The exceptional integrity, service before self, and excellence, combined with character, commitment, connectivity, and courage they displayed throughout basic military training, earned them this outstanding distinction. As the flights march forward for the oath of enlistment, we would like to reflect on our establishment. The United States Air Force was born with the passage of the National Security Act on September 18, 1947. Since then, anytime and anywhere America and its allies have needed air power, airmen have answered the call. Today, with the legacy of excellence and a spirit of courage, we work to develop mission-ready airmen. With the support of the American people, our airmen are ready to meet these challenges by following the example of those who came before us. In short, by innovating, accelerating, and thriving as we move into the future. Ladies and gentlemen, Brigadier General Mark Massaro will now come forward and address our graduating class.
Good morning. It's an honor to be here today and recognize these American airmen. Seven and a half weeks ago, you entrusted us with our nation's most valuable resource, your loved ones. Your support has pushed these airmen to successfully complete basic military training and join the world's greatest Air Force. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you for your support and encouragement, but more importantly, thank you for your trust. It is my great honor to introduce the 796 Airmen, our nation's newest military members. What I see here today are the faces of colleagues, friends, family, loved ones, beaming with pride. And as we watch these flags waving and these newly created airmen marching on these parade grounds, we are reminded of the oath we have taken to defend this nation. Take it in, airmen, because you've earned this moment. You've endured the challenges, embraced the discipline, emerged, transformed. You are no longer civilians. You are now members of the United States Air Force. The journey has not been easy. You've been pushed to your limits, both physically and mentally. You've learned to work as a team, to rely on each other, to persevere through adversity. You've been taught the values that define us, the values that will guide you throughout your careers. Integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. Before moving forward, I'd like to take a moment and express my sincere gratitude to the military training instructors. Your dedication, your tireless efforts, your unwavering commitment to molding trainees into disciplined airmen have been instrumental in their success. Thank you for all that you do. Airmen, now you are part of this legacy. You are the future of the Air Force. You are the guardians of freedom, the defenders of our nation, and innovators who will shape the future of airspace power. As you move on to your technical training and your first assignments, remember the lessons you've learned here. Carry the values you've embraced, and never forget the commitment to the oath you've made to serve your country. I am confident that you're ready, but I have one question. Are you prepared to join the ranks of the world's greatest Air Force? They're ready.
Please stand as Brigadier General Mark Massaro will now administer the oath of enlistment. Instructors, place your flights at attention.
Now, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear or affirm. That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. And that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States. And the orders of the officers appointed over me. According to the regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God. Congratulations, Airmen. Welcome to the world's greatest United States Air Force.
Thank you, Brigadier General Mark Massaro. Please remain standing while all graduating airmen recite the Airman's Creed and for the departure of the official party. I am an American Airman. As a reminder, military members and veterans in uniform will stand at attention and render a salute as the U.S. flags pass. We ask that our civilian guests stand and place their right hand over their heart. Veterans and military members not in uniform may either render a salute or place their right hand over their heart. Once the flags have passed, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow all our guests the opportunity to view the flights. As a reminder, the flights are positioned as viewed from the bleachers to the left of the reviewing stand. Flights 616, 617, 618, 619, 603, 604, 615, and to the right of the reviewing stand, flights 609, 610, 611, 612, 607, 608. Please remain in your seating area. The graduates will be dismissed momentarily.